Good morning. I'm going to continue our conversation about resilience building skills. So, as a recap, I've talked about a commitment to self-care, having strong boundaries, and developing self-compassion as ways to help build your ability to bounce back from challenges. And today I want to talk about how important having a support system can be in contributing to resilience. In fact, research has really proven this connection. So I read a study, there was a bunch of studies that I could cite, but I found one done by the NIH. And if anybody's interested, I can share that research with you. But this study really looked at and proved a connection between social supports and resilience. It connected social supports to a calming of the HPA axis and the noradrenergic activity. So, there's some scientific things, and they showed, exactly how it works, which, of course, as scientists, we may find interesting. They showed that people with strong social supports tend to have better health, longer lives, and lower stress levels, and that social supports can help people solve problems, improve self-esteem, and also help manage medical health issues. So, trying to understand this a bit more, let's consider the definition that your social supports are a network of family, friends, neighbors, and community members that are available in times of need to give psychological, physical, and financial health. So that's kind of like the definition, just to sort of understand all the aspects of, what we're talking about. Back to the study that I looked at, they talked about two important dimensions of social supports. Number one, a structural dimension, which includes network size and frequency of social interactions. So just, those components are important when you're thinking about it. And then a functional dimension, which was broken down into emotional components such as love and empathy, and then instrumental components, which are more practical things like gifts of money or assistance with childcare. So again, it's just, I'm bringing up these parts of that study just to help us really think about our social network and the different aspects of it and why they can be supportive. And again, it's just really that research just mirrors, what we know and what we may feel in our personal lives, that having people feels good. We thrive when we're seen, when we're understood, and when we're connected. At a very basic level, having people in our lives help us to feel valued, feel important, and really can give life meaning. I know it gives me meaning. Social networks are as unique and diverse as we are individually. They can be your parents, your partners, your friends, teachers and mentors like Augusta and I, and of course your clinicians. A social support could be your therapist, your yoga instructor, or people in your band. One peer that I engage with is part of a medieval Renaissance group that jousts and they go to war and stuff like that. And these people are her biggest source of emotional support. They are the people that she goes to when she has any kind of problems in her work as a veterinarian. And I love that. So talking about this today is to remind you of what you may already have as a priority, to make time for the people and activities that fill you. Or if you're looking to broaden your network, to consider expanding it. So I just wanted to throw out a couple of things. If you are looking to expand your social network or change it up, some things to consider. So be proactive. You got to put yourself out there a little bit. You got to take a chance and invite somebody to dinner, or, start a conversation, exchange information, take a chance and just be a little proactive if you're looking to to expand your network. Don't forget about technology, if that serves you. There's so many ways now that we could be using like this, using Zoom or technology to be part of, groups. Really let your interests be your guide. So for me, yoga is super important to me, and my yoga community and my yoga instructors have always been a huge part of my support system. So, whatever it is that you're interested in, if it's sports or music or again, medieval jousting, really tap into those interests to help you expand your support system. And, there's always volunteering. So again, using your interests or something that you want to give back to a cause that you're passionate about, you can always, just volunteer your time. If you're interested in supporting LGBTQ causes, get involved in that. Maybe you're involved in your church or, uh, working at a food pantry, anything like that. That can be a place where you're just around people and, who knows what friendships might bubble up. So, yeah, just consider that and reach out to me if you need to. And don't forget about Friday evenings. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.